what's going on? What's popping, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the HOGside. It is Victory Week.
Yes, sir, Reebok.
It is Victory Week here in the Hogs Den. Okay, I'm your host, CJ the Hog. This is DMV Champ Brian, my favorite co-host ever. My dog, Road Dog. Yo, what is popping, my guy?
Man, nothing, man. Cooling. We're just going. It's football season is back. Just doing a little bit of film study, going back over everything. Looking at every game, going back over and see who's been really progressing, who's not. See how the rookies look, stuff like that, man. Just chilling, bro.
Man, I'm still in shock and in awe because it was a phenomenal Sunday. It was a great Sunday. I'm talking fan, food, family, and football. My favorite F. Okay?
Hell yeah.
So before we start talking about the actual game, let's talk about one of the biggest, and I mean the biggest, tailgating events I've ever witnessed, been to, participated in, partook in my entire life. Okay? This is not no exaggeration, folks. This was 900 plus people in one section of the
Damn.
park. Over 900 people in attendance. The tailgate, endless food, endless drinks, endless games, a lot of giveaways, and nothing but fun. This is how you set off week one. Okay? So shout out to the Hall Farmers, the 405 crew. Um, Shout out to Red Zone and the lab. Shout out to the HOGside crew for coming out and participating. Massive event together. Shout out to the command corner tailgate who did the bulk of it. You guys did an amazing job getting this set up. Shout out to the commander at the FedEx Field execs for putting this together, for helping us put this together. This was great. This was something that we all needed. This one was for the books. If you missed it, it's all over Twitter. You guys can find out. You did miss.
I missed out.
You did miss my bougie bitch tent. All right. I brought my tent. It was like it's a pop-up tent. It's one of the most finest tents that you would ever see. Okay. I just hate to brag. Okay. I hate to brag, but you know what I'm saying? The tent was awesome. All right. So I really did enjoy myself. So
That's good, man.
Show y'all a clip.
I gotta catch the next one, man.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Seriously, I'm gonna catch the next one. I'll be there.
This is one of many. Okay. So while I'm doing this, I want to show you guys, what transpired.
Who are we? The Commanders. Commanders. We fight for RDC. Who are we? The Commanders. Left hand. Haters.
Damn, that joint sweet.
Hand up. Who are we? The Commanders.
I like that. That was a lot of that, especially that big photo, Joe. Somebody should get that Joe framed.
Yeah, it was a lot. And when I say I appreciate everybody for coming out, this was great. Everybody had a great time. And then we all went to the FedEx Field. It was proud. It was loud. It was roaring. There was a lot of people too. It was a lot of people.
I heard that jump was packed.
A lot of people. Never seen a sold out stadium in my years being a fan. Never. Never been a
Crazy.
part of the stadium. Never been a part of a sold out stadium in my years of being a fan. All right. So to be a part of this sold out crew, seeing a massive sea of burgundy and gold. Of course, there were some Ravens fans there, Dallas fans, a little bit of a little bit of Steelers fans. But we don't care about you. But we did was that we were able to actually see a sea of burgundy and gold, and it was massive. It was massive, crazy. So, champ,
Yeah.
I'm so sad that you missed the opportunity to witness this. Um,
No, I was cool, man. I was home with the little man, with Junior, man. We was chilling. So,
right, right. So, let's talk about first before we get into this
John, please go ahead.
the owners engagement, right? First thing first, I do want to say that the owners has done a great job with how they've been engaging with the fans. I'm talking about the pep rally on Friday. The pep rally was great. That was in Franklin Park, downtown, 14th Street, McPherson Square. That was a great turnout. Josh Harris, we got to get this man a decent polo or a stylist or something, man. It is, man, Josh
Hey,
Harris.
do you know how them billionaires dress, man? They're not trying to impress nobody.
They not trying to impress not a soul.
Hell no.
Josh Harris, I love his engagement with the fans. This is the type of owner that I love, right?
Yep.
And I've said it last episode. Is I like the owner that can share his love for the team as him growing up, what he remembers and what he feels that we deserve as fans. And he's slowly giving that back to us, So this is
I've
how
been hearing nothing but good things about, especially I heard, like they said, the game day experience. Everybody was talking about it. So things, it's going to be a slow process, but as long as they put the effort into doing that, man, and like I said, it feels good to have an owner that's out in the stands with the fans. He's not up in the owner box looking down at us, and you know what I'm saying? He's there. So that's what's up. He's one of the guys for real, man.
right. Yeah, exactly. So on that note, right, let's talk about, the week one recap against the Cardinals. All right. Um
Go ahead, CJ. Let it out, baby. Let it out. Let me hear it.
First off, I'm glad that we won. Right? We pulled
Uh
off.
huh.
What I'm not happy at how we won. And I think of one of few, people who feels this way. But I didn't like the way we won. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Uh, I I I expected a blowout. You know, we won 20-16. We won 20-16. Sam Howell 202 yards, 19 for 31, one touchdown, one interception. Josh Dobbs 21 for 30, 132 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Um, James Conner 62 yards rushing, 14 carries. Brian Robinson 19 carries for 59 yards. Um, yeah, Curtis Samuel five receiving yards for 54 yards, and Moore 3 receptions for I'm sorry, yeah, 3 receptions for 33 yards. Here's my thing. My issue is your star wide receivers not getting in tune with the game. Um, I don't know. It was a lot of drop passes that I didn't like as well. There's a lot of drop passes. They gotta clean that up. There's a lot of missed opportunities there, and you can't keep allowing these small mistakes to keep happening. champ. How do you feel about it?
Uh, I'm in the same boat with you to a certain extent. Um, I'm very happy we won that game. So one up, I 9 more to go. You know, like I said, I just won 10 games. But my only problem about that game is I think it didn't go everyone's expectation. You know what I'm saying? And we got to also have to be patient because EB even said it multiple times. We got to be some patience. These guys got to get a grip of how to do things. But I personally felt like the offense still didn't have an identity. Like that's just me. I'm still trying to figure out what this offense is going to do. Because, like I said, everybody should know for the past couple of years we should be a run first team. We need a quarterback that's athletic to bootleg and run play action with. Run a little bit of RPO in it, mix it in a little bit with it. That's the way I would do it. But I'm not a coach. I'm just going to be patient, man. I'm glad we got the win. On to the next. The defense, the drop interceptions killed my soul. I would have liked for us to at least got 2. If there was 3, we should at least got 2, or hell, just get one of them. That could have been also a change effect of the game as well. But overall, man, it's week 1. I also mentioned to you, I felt like they should have still played preseason 3. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like that they need this team we need that get the rhythm going. And it's like I feel like this week's personal game was week 3 of preseason for these guys. That's how I felt.
So I didn't really like. I think the play calling could have been better. I don't know
There was
what
a lot of dudes open, man.
that too, but I didn't
I'm
like.
telling you,
It were like Sam Howell.
the play calling wasn't the problem, CJ, and I apologize for cutting you off. I apologize.
It was a little bit of a problem.
I mean, like I said, I don't think it was. I think the execution from the players,
Giving me
it was a lot of sloppy
Turner vibes,
bro. It was a lot of sloppy stuff from the players. It was sloppy. They didn't execute it. I think the play calling was dead on, and I don't think it's real. EB was showing everything off Buck, bro. I don't think he was doing that. That's just my personal intake. I feel like they're gonna. You got to look at it, bro. This is Sam Howell's really his rookie season. We got to ease him in. We're not gonna. You can't just open the whole playbook and expect us to go drop 40 on the Cardinals. There's dudes on that defense get paid paychecks too, bro.
I mean, that's true, right?
Yes, sir.
That is true. But here's my thing: Sam Howell, you cannot keep missing opportunities. That's all. That's all. That's
It
the
was just
only
mental
criticism.
mistakes for the whole offense. Period.
That is my only criticism of the kid. You gotta take what's given. This is what I said last week. Take what's given to you, right? Take what's given to you. A lot of open guys on that field, a lot of missed opportunities on that field that Sam Howell wasn't able to execute, and that's just an understatement. The entire offense didn't execute. But when we talk about Sam Howell, I just felt like he didn't execute properly. You got to be better next game coming around. We're coming against.
So what would you get? What grade would you give him?
I'll give him a B minus.
Yeah, I was thinking around the same.
I'll give him a B minus. He still did good. He still did good. He still was able to go through his reads. I just need him to go through his reads a little bit faster. I need him to quickly go through his progressions. I need him to see the field, dissect the field, and make a play. Just make a play. Make the smart play.
Once again, I made this clear to you from the get-go. We all got to be patient with this kid. This is a rookie season. There's going to be more bumps coming down the road. I'm just want to sit back and see, can the kid really play? Is this really our guy? And I'm just going to root for him. Like, that's how I'm really observing and taking it this year. Like I said, I'm also paying attention to EB. I want to know, do you actually have a scheme for us? I feel like we just went out there, tried to run some plays and see what will work and what will not. And I feel like they need to start running the ball, open things up for the pass instead of passing so many times and try to open up the run.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
don't know.
another thing is the running backs not hitting the holes while they're there. That was another issue. Listen, a lot of people's out here saying, "Oh, Antonio Gibson, we can give him a pass because he's a wide receiver turn running back." Yeah, you're in year 4. You're in year 4.
Hey, sir, go ahead, chill. So that's my man AG, sir.
Hey,
I'm
look,
going to rock with him.
I love Antonio Gibson. I love the effort he has put in, but we gotta stop making the excuse of the transition from wide receiver to running back. It is
Hold up,
year 4.
CJ, time out, bro.
It
Time
is
out.
year 4. You either
Flag on the
got
play,
it
bro.
or you don't.
Flag on the play, bro. You the same dude, son. You don't be one of them dudes, man. You the same dude, bro. I was screaming for Kareem Hunt for what, almost the past 2 years? You just like, nah, son. Nah, son. We got B-Rob. We got AG. We got Patterson. We got good backs.
You gotta be robbed. And I'm not saying
He
like
was foggy too, bro.
but at the
He
same
was
time,
foggy.
he's up on B Rob. He's up on B Rob. All right.
Huh?
He's up on the Broncos. Okay.
Bruh. He was running to the back of his lineman. If you're gonna criticize AG, you gotta do B-Rob the same way, bro.
But see, I can criticize B Rob because he's a true running back. But the thing is I'm being told don't be too hard on Gibby because he's a transition wide receiver to a running back. It's year 4.
So stop that.
I mean, hello.
He fumbled. I'm not ready to dump the man. Unless you gonna bring in Kareem Hunt, I ain't trying to hit.
I'm not saying dump him, but when are we going to say, "Hey, Gibby, you gotta be better," instead of, "Oh, I mean, he is a wide receiver turn running back, so we still got to give him time." It is 365 days without in a year. It's year 4.
Yes, sir.
That's
Like
all
I
I'm
said,
saying.
he's been highly productive, man. He made a mistake, bro. He's human. If he fumbles again or a couple more times this year, all right, bro, you need to go back
It
out to
wasn't
wide
even about
receiver.
the fumble. When he fumbled, I said,
Bro, he
it-
fumbled one time last year. That was it.
I know, but when he fumbled, I already knew everybody was gonna be like, "Oh Lord, here we go again. Here we go again. We continue fumbling. Here we go again." I already knew how that was gonna go. I wasn't even mad about the fumble, right? I was just so
It's the
mad at
timing. It's the time.
the ball carrier vision is lackluster. Brian Robinson, I can give a pass because you're young. You're in your second season. You're in your second season. So
Okay.
I can give you that pass. You gotta learn. You gotta learn, right? I agree.
But this also hold on. But this also comes back to it. I've been screaming this in the spaces. I told her I was crazy. But like I said, regardless of where I'm going to rock with AGG. But I was like, dog, we need to set a statement, and I've been saying this. We need to start getting solidified players that's good at what their position is. But Ron likes to be cheap and keep getting these flex players, these third string players, these second string players. You got to get somebody that's good at a position, bro.
Easy on my head coach.
Man, nah, son. I've been telling your man's be killing me, son. And look at you now. You upset now. You trying to dump my man AG, and he's besides Terry McLaurin, he's the second highest productive offensive player on that team.
I mean, who else is gonna be there? I'm just saying.
Come again?
Who else was there at the time?
Your boy Curtis Samuels. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about at the time.
At the time of what?
When they was being highly productive when he was injured.
Bruh.
Last season was the first season where he played the whole season.
Yeah, but that was your man too. So I feel like you turned your back on your man. You tell him to palm your back, son. You did like this.
I'm not turning my back on AG, right?
I feel it, son. I feel the energy, bro.
I'm just look. I'm tired of the
You got to pee.
excuses. I'm tired.
I'm
I'm tired
sorry,
of the
my
excuses.
dog is it keeps staring at me like it's a staring contest. You got to pee or something?
You might do.
Huh? Gosh, man, during the show, just hold down the fort. I'll be right back. Come on, come on.
Dog duties. Dog duties. But I want to know how y'all felt about the running game execution, the running game execution. I want to know how y'all feel about it. Big Simp, he said they need to use B Rob under center. I agree, 100%, wholeheartedly. I do. AG, he can't fumble at your own 20. That would get anybody mad. I agree. I agree. Shouldn't nobody be fumbling at your own 20. Nobody. Not even me. Shouldn't nobody be fumbling at their own 20. That's a fact.
So we're gonna slowly you so which if you were the coach right now, you just gonna say AG in, what you gonna start C Rodriguez?
No. See, I'm not saying bench Gibby, right? I'm
Uh-huh.
not saying bench him. But again, if you're gonna criticize the man, don't put a crutch on him and keep saying, "Oh, he's transitioning from wide receiver to running back."
Oh no, I wouldn't I'm bent over that. No, he's a runner. He's an offensive weapon to me right now, overall.
It's year 4.
So leave that man alone, son. Fell. Fell.
I mean, somebody help me out here.
I feel you, bro. Like it's 16 weeks left, man. Let's see what's popping, man. I'm still rocking with him, yeah.
My man, what up,
What's going on, sir?
Yeah, that's JT, man. What's up with you, man? Hey, man, look, I tell you another one. Who's all right. So
What about the defense, CJ?
hot seat time. It's my offensive hot seat.
Okay,
Week one,
offensive hot seat.
week one, offensive hot seat. Uh, Charles Leno.
He played good.
I'm sorry. I think somebody switched the language to Spanish. What you say?
Charles Little wasn't the problem on that line. You sure it wasn't Riley? You sure it wasn't Riley? He's the weakest link. Since you put your goddamn headphones on, stop playing with me. You heard me.
Say
You
what
sure it
again?
wasn't Riley? Riley?
Here we go. Putting the cape on old Leno again.
Was it?
Look,
You sure it wasn't Riley, bro? Go back and watch the tape, bro.
we know why. We know Riley is bad. We know he
Bad is
bad.
not the word to describe that young man. But bad is not the word.
Look, we know he bad. I already thought it was a mistake bringing him in the first place.
Yeah,
Look, we got to address the elephant in the room.
but Wiley is the weakest link on that line.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
Go ahead. So it's Leno. It's either Leno or Sadiq Charles.
Leno, Charles can go. I'm not about that.
But he had, if you go back and watch the tape too, he had a good game. He had a good game. If you watch the tape, don't lie. The tape don't lie.
Yeah.
So the O
Charles
line played
Leno,
decent, bro.
Charles Leno did well when it came to run blocking. Okay,
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing.
he was number 2 in run blocking percentage, right? According to ESPN. I'm sorry, run blocking.
Yeah, bro.
No, run blocking. Win rate. The win rate. He was number 2 in run blocking. He was 11 in pass blocking. Out of 20, out of 20, maybe 22, 22 teams. You're average. That's not good enough for me for my left tackle. I'm sorry. It's not. It's not. It's not.
So
All
who
right,
can I ask you a question? Who you replacing him with?
go out there and get your guy. You could have been when I didn't got your guy. You could have been
It's
when I
too
didn't
late
got
now,
your guy.
CJ. He is
No,
our guy.
no. You could have been went out there and got your guy at left tackle, but instead you get complacent with this guy who is average. Jesus Christ.
So you
Listen,
want to get Lowell Collins? He's available. You want to get him?
I don't want Lyle Collins.
He's hurt.
Yes, don't
Exactly.
want Lyle Collins.
So I'm asking you, if you don't want Leno, who you replacing him with?
There's guys in the draft that you could have gotten.
The draft is gone, CJ.
Instead, you get a guy like Quan Martin. Hello. I love Quan. You know,
A lot of you guys, when he got drafted, were happy that we drafted him.
look, I'm still okay with him being here, but already knew that only one defensive back out of that draft class was going to flourish, and Forbes was the only guy that was there. Quan gonna learn. He is gonna learn. He's gonna get better. Just like I said, Percy Butler was gonna get better.
He
But
has.
but you got complacent. You drafted Quan Martin and thought, oh snap, we got Forbes. Maybe we can get Quan Martin. Maybe that could be a steal too. But then you left guys out. And then you were forced to get Ricky Stromberg instead of John Michael Smith. You was forced to get Quan Martin instead of a tackle, who could have maybe been a backup to Leno, who could have maybe won one in the trenches in preseason. Who knows? But you got complacent with Charles Leno. And that, my friend, is not what's up. Now I love Charles. Like I don't want to be known as the Charles Leno hater. I love Charles. I love everything that he's done in the community. I love what he has brought to the fans. He's my Walter Payton Man of the Year. But as a player, you kick rocks.
Hey, I ain't gonna argue with you on that. Like I said, it is what it is. He's serviceable. Unless you can get somebody else, unless you can find somebody that's better than him, you let me know.
Serviceable?
He is serviceable. He's 11 out of 32 teams.
Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Huh?
Ryan Fitzpatrick?
What about Ryan Fitzpatrick? He's out of the league.
Taylor Heineke?
Son, me and my man, ho, son, you go, son, ho, son, chill on the Heineke, son, chill on the Heineke.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was naming quarterbacks who he got hurt. I'm sorry.
But it's part of the game, bro. We don't have elite left tackle no more, son. It's a wake up call.
We don't. You want to know why?
Yeah. Why?
The lack of investment. I mean, we wasted a pick on a wide receiver return running back. Not saying I don't love the kid. Not saying I don't love the pick, right? But again, I'm not being rough on Leno. I'm not being rough. Okay.
Bro, you just said he's ranked 11th out of 32 teams.
I think it was like 22.
Bro, it's 32 teams, bro. It's 32 teams in the league.
I think it was like a top 22 list.
Oh. He's in the middle. He's average.
Average ain't good.
We don't have no more Trent Williams, no more Chris Samuels.
I don't want my starting left tackle to be average. Sorry.
So who are you going to get?
Anybody else on that offensive line can be average. Not my starting left tackle. No. Sorry. No.
All right.
No. Sadiq Charles. He's a great value, Eric Flowers, and people's going to learn. People are going to see for themselves. All right, people going to see for themselves. He's a hell of a run blocker. I give him that. But again, that's all we're going to keep talking about here is the run blocking. Because every
I
time when
mean, that's what they're good at. So that should tell you where our scheme should be.
Eric Flowers was also good at run blocking.
Yeah, that should tell you where our scheme should be. But we got offensive coordinators that want to pass the ball.
Let me tell you who was lackluster in the past game. Eric Flowers.
Yeah, he's not in the league.
Sadiq Charles look a little suspect out there too.
So you might as well just blow up the whole offensive line, son.
It's not about blowing up the whole offensive line. I'm not saying everybody on that offensive line has to be elite, right? But you got to start somewhere. And Roulier is gone. Scherf is gone.
And he's hurt. Go ahead.
I'm saying the guys who was there, right? And
yeah, we had a line.
So I'm not asking for these guys to be elite. I just wanted to be competitive on both sides, on both ends of the spectrum. If you're good at run blocking, that's cool. But I also need you to be good at pass blocking. I blame the running backs for not hitting the proper holes because the holes were there. The running backs wasn't hitting. I'll give the O-line that. But when it came to passing the ball, Sam Howell got sacked, what, 7 times?
And only 2 of them was the offensive line's fault. Next.
Say 4.
CJ, what's wrong, son? What's wrong?
You say 2, I say 4.
It was 2. Bro, they've been talking, but it's been on Twitter all week and YouTube.
We know that Sam Howell.
Out of those sacks, there's only 2 from the offensive line that was their fault. The rest was on. It was 1 or 2 on Sam, 1 on Logan or 2 on Logan Thomas, 1 on Brian Robinson.
There was also 1 on Charles Leno.
Bro, I swear that of a little hate, bro. I swear to days I do. Go ahead, bro. So overall team grade of that game for week 1 against the Cardinals. What do you think?
Offensively, I give it a C+.
Okay. Defensively?
Defensively, I give it a A-. The defense held on as much as they could. And you need to play complete football. The offensive line wasn't really getting the job done. The offensive line wasn't really getting. The offense really wasn't getting the job done. So it caused the defense to play a little bit extra.
We got you.
To play a little bit more. And when that happens, time of possession happens. When time of possession happens, the guys get tired.
No, you're right. If the longer your defense is out there, you're burning them out, and your offense is not staying on the field long enough.
Exactly.
I'm hip.
So we just got to come out and do better. You know, Eric Bieniemy, it was a questionable play calling. You know,
you said you got the Scott Turner vibes from that.
Yeah, some of it. Not all of it. Some of it.
Okay.
The screen's not working. Why?
Dog, it's haven't been working for years now.
You know why?
But they made one screen work though. One screen did work.
Slow ass Sadiq Charles.
Sir. Nah, sir. Slow ass Sadiq Charles. Go ahead.
We don't have.
So you blame it. So you blame the screen on just one offensive lineman?
The guard is the one who is the main guy that's going out on the screens. No.
No, you're correct. But Cosby played very good at guard as well.
When the screen did go on that side, where Cosby had to go out at, The screen looked effective, but then you go to the opposite side. What happens? It gets stagnant. Who's over there?
Leno and Cod.
They're no freaking charge. Look,
Hey, bro, chill. So they gonna fix it, son. It's only week 1, bro. They gonna fix it, bro.
and that's why I'm sitting back. I'm not just gonna twiddle my thumbs, yo. But I'm gonna give it to the Bills game. You still look the same after week 3.
Oh yeah, then that's a problem. It's gonna be a long season.
It's a, it's a problem.
But it's also also depends on, like you said earlier as well, bro. It depends on how fast Sam can get the read and get the ball out of his hands, take what he can get instead of
Get
trying
the
to look for the
ball
big
out
play.
of hands, kid.
I like the way he plays though, because he was stepping up in some pockets and making some vicious throws, man. The kid can play. So far, what I'm saying, the kid can play.
Hot seat, the running back room. Y'all gotta hit them holes, bro.
I don't know what to say. What's to deal with the running back situation? I don't know yet. I'm being patient.
Somebody call Cashmere Allen back and switch him from wide receiver to running back. Since we like switching wide receivers and running back. Let's go ahead and bring Cashmere Allen back.
What guys are out of that running back set? That
And,
might be. So this ain't bad, son.
I mean, you know,
But that is a good idea.
I mean, we giving 4
You
years to
seem
wide.
interested.
Hey, look, we giving 4 years to wide receiver transition running back.
Bro, and he's been productive. You can't say he hasn't.
He has.
He's been damn good.
Yeah, he has 1,000 yards, and I commend him for that.
Yeah, but he's a scoring. He got touchdowns like shit. He scores.
My bad. Logan Thomas.
I'm done with that. I told you I've been done with that anyway.
I'm not done with Logan yet.
You ain't done with none of the tight ends, are you?
Just like you ain't done with Charles Leno. I ain't done with Logan Thomas yet.
Son.
I ain't done with Logan Thomas yet. I think
I'd rather see more Cole Turner.
yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying that, but I'd rather see more of him.
Yeah, missed opportunities. But I agree with Unc though. I agree with Unc. Titans and linebacker. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's contagious.
I mean, yeah, but that goes to show you Ron didn't address the shit. Excuse my language, but he didn't address it.
He didn't.
He didn't. And he called himself addressing it by bringing in these low tier players. You can't go in free agency and try to sign a third string tight end or a second string tight end and think he's going to be that guy. You can't go there and find a third string linebacker or a special teams linebacker and bring him in as a big free agent.
Hold up.
Come on, man.
We got to ease up on Cody Barton, all right?
Man, don't get me started on Cuz.
Yeah,
Your man looking real suspect on this film right now, sir. Your man looking suspect, sir. He's giving me Albert Hainsworth-ish.
But also, you got to also put in the fact that there was a lot of over pursuing and misplacement with Jamin Davis in that game as well.
I'll take a look at that.
You can't you like when it comes to these linebackers, if you're misplaced and you're over pursuing, leaving your other linebacker high and dry, this is where the other linebacker looks shitty. Excuse my language.
I don't know. Like I said, Barton, it just looked really lackluster. He looked like he wasn't interested.
I think Barton just needs to learn to attack the hole when it's there. And I think he's done that a few times, but then there's times where he needed to do it where he didn't.
I just wanted them to solve the linebacker position. Good God.
I want them to solve the offensive line position. But here we
True.
are.
Heck yeah. What's up with your man Chase Young? He playing this weekend or what? Or he still has a stinger lingering.
Look, the way these fans talking, He better get on that field now, otherwise he's gonna be cut.
So he got the
I
week
don't know.
6 for me.
I don't know what's the fans gripe about Chase Young though, man. Like, I don't know, man. I hate to get into it, but it's like, have y'all like really sat back and realized what this kid has gone through since being in the league?
Besides being injured, what else?
That's what I'm saying. But when people hear injury, and people say, "Oh, I mean, well, Joe Burrow, he had a torn ACL too, but he came back right away." It's a different scenario, y'all.
All right, let me ask you this question. And this is what I have a problem with right here. He has this stinger, bro, since week 1 of preseason 1. All right. Terry McLaurin had a turf toe. We all know turf toes linger just like stingers linger. And you played a game before. If you had a stinger, everybody has called a stinger before.
First off, it wasn't a turf toe. We got to stop calling it a turf.
All right, so what was it, sir?
It was a toe injury. That's what they call
All right,
it.
so he had a toe injury
It was a toe
in a shorter time and came back compared to a person that's been out since week 1 of preseason.
It was a toe injury.
Bro,
it wasn't.
He's a wide receiver. You cut off your toe.
But
You everything.
Toe. What could have happened is he probably bent it already all the way back. You know what I'm saying? But stingers is 9 times out of 10 is dealing with the neck, and you don't want to deal with the nerve pinched in your neck. It's not fun.
No, it's not. It's not. But hear me out though. This is a serious year for this young man. That's a dude that's on the hot seat. He's working to try to get another payday, bro. And it's looking foggy for him.
Can we just?
He's the number 2 overall pick, and it's looking foggy.
Can we just agree that he's just been unlucky?
All right, unlucky is going to get him out of the league or on another team.
But when people say he's injury prone, it's not like
I didn't even say that.
Not you, but I've been hearing it. But them stingers can last.
They linger.
3 weeks. Stingers can last up to 3 weeks to a month. That's what I read. In some
they linger. They like a corn.
And some health articles. Stingers can last, for a good 3 weeks to a month, right? Depending on how severe it is. Maybe the stinger is just as bad as we think it is.
Like I said, we don't know, but it just for this to be his year, it's still not looking too good for him.
But see, people see these stingers that come around on the football field and they back in the next thing. So a lot of people say, it's just the stinger, man. Get your ass back out there, man. Get your soft ass back out there, man. It's just a stinger. Nah, man. Stingers hurt in his neck. It's not a pinched nerve, but it's something like it. So
I agree.
Know, man.
I agree.
I just think that people I don't know. When you try to compare injuries amongst each other, that's when the facts get skewed.
Oh yeah, everybody's body don't operate the same. That's common sense. I'm just looking at it from a business perspective. This is his year. It's a make it or break it. It's either you give it all you got or you don't. And then a lot of people are going to take it as it's another excuse for this kid.
Yeah,
I'm pretty much almost over it.
I agree. Yeah. But here's what's real. What's real is that the owners don't have to keep Chase Young. They don't have to. They didn't come into this with Chase Young. They didn't say, "Oh, we love Chase Young." They don't know nothing about the kid. The only thing they know so far, because they probably sat down and did some brief evaluation on some of the players. They know that Chase Young is one of the prominent players. They know that Jonathan Allen is one of the prominent players. Deron Payne, Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, those guys. That's what they know. The guys that's on the face of the billboards that we see in these ads and these commercials and stuff like
Yep.
that. That
That's making them money. Yep.
is that's their guy. You can choose. They can choose right now, whether to get rid of him by week 6 or
I
keep him.
told you he got to week 6 for me. He on a
Well,
trade block.
to say that he's a bust, no, because what I do believe, and I strongly believe, he's going to go somewhere else. And if
Yeah.
he goes somewhere else, you're going to be sorry.
It just didn't work here.
You're going to be saying the
We,
same
we
thing.
could have had a quarter. We could have maybe had a quarterback or offensive lineman.
We're going to be saying the same thing we were saying about Kirk. Ah, damn, man, I wish you had Kirk for those extra 2 years. That way, man, got driving no quarterback. Oh, I'm
Oh
sorry,
no.
too soon.
I don't know. I'm good. He's good. Peace out. He's doing his thing in Minnesota. It
But it's
didn't
just
work out. We messed that up. It didn't work out here either. He didn't even want to be here. On to the next one. What we talking about now? Offense keys to win for what next for the against Buffalo? I mean, the Broncos.
Week 2 matchup against the Broncos. That's right. Okay, yeah, let's not say that. That's just left a bad taste in my mouth. Left hand up. Why we? But offense keys to win. I'm gonna be honest. Russell Wilson is overrated to me. I'm gonna why they say.
I never seen a Hall of Fame elite quarterback regress. Ever since he left Seattle, he's been regressing. I never seen that. So
You say the
I'm
H
gonna
word?
what? What H word? He
Hall
got
of Fame.
he has the numbers, and he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He has the
Hall
numbers.
of Fame.
He carried the Seahawks on his back for
No,
Dan.
Marshawn Lynch carried the Seahawks.
No, Marshawn Lynch has been gone. Ever since check the stats, dog. Ever since Marshawn Lynch left and the Legion of Boom fell off, he was still carrying that team, bruh.
What has Russell
On his
done?
back, bruh.
What has Russell done?
Huh? No, you said what?
What has he done?
Ever since he left Seattle, he hasn't done a damn thing. Well, he got Sierra pregnant again. You know what I'm saying? You know, he shot a third club. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mr. Unlimited.
Russell has the numbers.
I told you he has the numbers, bro. He got his resume is good.
You know who also got the numbers? Eli Manning.
He's a damn Hall of Famer. He took out the cheating ass Tom Brady twice. He's in there like swimwear, and he's a man. You tripping? He's in there.
We ain't gonna have this conversation right now.
But we can name a whole bunch of quarterbacks that shit doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame, but they Hall of Famers.
On another day. We'll have this conversation on another day. All right.
Yeah, that's another time. That's another time. We go another time. You have a valid point. Valid point.
This can go all night. All
You
right?
goddamn right. It sure can.
But I think Russell's a little overrated. I think having Marshawn Lynch helped him out a lot. It's just me, right? But let's talk about the Broncos. They struggled a little bit. They struggled against the Raiders. They lost against the Raiders, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You lost against the Raiders. You struggled against the Raiders. Your defense is pretty good. Think about Russ though. Russ is having the same problem that our rookie quarterback is having now. You know what that is?
Sam doesn't just have one problem. He has a couple problems. But go ahead. Which one are you specifically talking about?
Oh, standing in the pocket.
Staying in the pocket?
Standing in the pocket.
Bro, you can't. I'm not the smartest man in the world, If I'm 5'11" to 6 feet and my offensive lineman is 6'4", 6'3", if those windows are closing, I'm gonna have to move out of the pocket to see to throw the ball.
Exactly.
No, not everyone is Drew Brees, bro.
You ain't gotta be Drew Brees.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that they're a short quarterback. I understand. There's gonna be batted balls, tip passes. Sam had one. He's gonna be more of them.
What do you think we need to do against this defense that is so-called good? I think they're.
I will run the ball down their throats. I'm running at them. I'm running the ball at them.
So, question. What was Josh Jacobs' numbers last week against
I don't know. Jimmy G looked like Jimmy G to me. He looked like himself.
Oh, Josh Jacobs was 19 for 48. 19 carries for 48 yards. Okay.
Did he have any receiving yards?
No. Yes, he did, but he only had 23 yards.
Oh, okay. So they kind of pretty much slowed him down.
I tell you this though, Samaje Perine was the highest receiver in Denver last week.
Samaj is making a name for himself. That's all I'm gonna say. But he is. As a receiver, he's considered a receiving back now. To be honest with you. Go ahead, finish your offensive keys, man. Go ahead, man.
He's another guy I just didn't like on this team. I did not like that guy on my team. I did not like him here. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I did not like him here. I'm not going to lie.
I feel you, but I'm just saying for him not to be on our team no more and where he got drafted, he's still in the league and still productive at the end of the day. I'm just giving his props. That's all. Just realistic, giving his props. Go ahead, man. I'm waiting to do my offensive keys. I'm waiting for you to get done.
Thank you, Command. Is Jerry Judy? That's another thing I want to figure out, and I'm probably gonna have to check back later.
He doesn't scare me, bro, at all. Period.
I know, but I want him to make the Forbes list. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I would like for him to make the Forbes list.
I'm not worried about Jerry Judy, man, at all.
Offensive keys of the game for this game to win. Just like you said, I agree with you. Running the ball. Make smart plays. Take what's given to you. I'm gonna keep saying these keys until I actually see it happen. Take what is given to you. You know, take the small dumps. Let the wide receivers turn them small dumps into big plays. That's why they're there. I said that's why they're there. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro.
But another thing is taking care of the ball in every aspect. Meaning, those penalties got to stop. Penalties, the fumbling, the interceptions. Minimize those as much as possible. Give the defense a chance to rest. Go out here and play smart football.
I agree with you. Mostly everything. I agree with you on saying. My main concern is, like I said, is I want us to know who we are. Like, we need to know what we're gonna do. Like, what we're good at. If we got a very good run blocking O-line, then we should be running the ball more. I was also read this crazy stat too, CJ, that Sam Howell had 32 dropbacks in the first half. That's kind of crazy. I also think the defense, if they can, just get a turnover or two, man. We gotta flip the field. Like, I would like to see that. Like, make Russ really uncomfortable. And he's also he can still scramble. So we know how we act when it comes to scrambling quarterbacks. We make them look too damn good. We need to be able to contain them and get on and cause chaos in the backfield. But
Super Bowl.
offensively, like you said, man, take what's given, play smart football, don't turn the football over. Um, uh, like I said, find out what our scheme is on offense, what we're gonna do exactly. That's what I'm looking for. Don't beat ourselves. Don't beat ourselves.
Defensive keys to the game. Linebackers, please. I need y'all to get good placement, please. You know, I don't really got too much to say about the defense. That is a good one. That is a good one. Don't be gassed from the altitude adjustment. It's a huge advantage for this for Denver.
Yeah, that's true. See,
You know
but
what?
they leaving. I heard they leaving Friday or something to get to
Yeah.
Denver. They should be. They should leave tomorrow. Honestly,
No, you don't want them to have to go through that altitude for too long. You know,
but you want
you
them to
don't know.
get used to it. At least
I
try to
mean,
get used to it.
you can get used to it, but you also don't know how. You also don't know how that can affect their bodies going into the game either. You know what I'm saying? But you could be right. You know, but to command this point is coaches. If they look tired, take them out, please, for the love of God.
Respectfully.
This altitude ain't the same. Except linebackers, know your role.
Man, I just want them to make plays. Just react and attack, make plays. I don't have high expectations on the linebackers though.
But you see, it like it's not really much I can say about the defense because they already doing what I need them to do.
No, they still not get enough turnovers, bro. I'm sorry. They dropped 3 interceptions. 3 interceptions that were dropped.
They leaving Saturday. Ron said it takes 24 hours for the players to feel the effects of the altitude. Yeah. So there you go.
But not like I said, Cam Curl dropped one, Forbes dropped one, and then who else had a pick? Oh, and Butler. They reacted to the ball very good, very fast, and the coverage was good, bro. But they didn't seal the deal.
Right.
But go ahead though.
Who stands out defensively this game?
From you talking about from this week's game or last week?
This week's coming up.
I'm a rock with it again, man. I'm going with the Alabama boys again. They just too consistent for me. Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen. They ate good last weekend. I'm rocking with them again. And I think Wichita gonna probably have another good game too. Montez.
This gonna be Cam Curl's game right here. And who stood out defensively last game? Defoe. My man Defoe. Defoe stood out. He was everywhere. He was everywhere. I'm talking about everybody. Had on number 22 to wear. Look out there. That man Defoe was out there, man. He was out there. He made his presence known.
I think Cam Curl had a good game. A very good goddamn game.
Respect. So who stood out offensively? For me.
I'm a rock with my man. I'm gonna say
Sam Howell. And that's only because that touchdown that he got, it was a statement. And, hey, I don't have to, pass the ball. I can run it straight up the middle. But he do it in a way where you think he's real fast at what he's doing, but it's not his speed. It's that he
has very good vision.
Yeah. That's what it is.
He has very good vision, and he knows when to take off and run with that jump. But he got a little wheels on. He got a little wheels on.
Absolutely.
All right. Uh, Hot take.
Hot take. Russell Wilson throwing 3 picks.
I don't see it. And
Yep.
what's the code? What's your code take?
The cold take is Brian Robinson is the starting running back. He's going to be the starting running back.
For the next game?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hot take. Due to Patrick Surtain going to be on Terry, Jahan's going to go off. Jahan's going to have a good game. I can see Jahan probably having, let's say, 4 catches, 85 yards, 1 touchdown.
What?
Yeah, because I think Surtain's might lock Terry up, dog. He gave Devontae Adams problems. If you go back and watch the highlights and everything, he gave Devontae Adams problems. Patrick Surtain's no joke.
I mean, Devontae ain't no Terry, though.
Huh?
Devontae ain't no Terry, though.
Yeah, and Terry ain't no damn Devontae Adams.
Tomato, tomato.
Respect. Hey, they both 17. Respect them. Respect.
Another hot take.
The Sam Howell is intriguing. You got me with that one. I think he's gonna. He might do something. He might do something.
Hot take. Brian Robinson cracks his first 100-yard season.
He's going to what?
He's going to crack his first 100-yard game.
That it might be possible if they stick to the game plan. If the running is good, they stick it to it. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. We have to see. It's possible. I might also see Forbes might snag in one. Either Forbes or Fuller might snag one.
Think so?
Yeah, you knocked your thing down because your ass is getting sleepy.
So what?
You knocked your towel thing down, the commander's towel. You knocked it down.
Yeah, these mosquitoes.
Yeah, told you knocked it down. When you lean back. You good. Yes, sir. It doesn't even look like you holding it either. Correction, what it has done is we
will leave a little bit later in the afternoon. We're prescribing to the whole thought process that if you're there for less than 24 hours, you're not going to feel the impact.
I got you, Warren. I got you.
So they're going to practice and everything here.
They need to practice out there, though.
Pretty sure
that's smart. Do your walkthrough here. But when you get out there, those guys need to get the acclimate playing that type of altitude.
It's gonna be an interesting game. End of the game prediction.
If we don't turn the ball over or beat ourselves, I guess this is gonna probably be another scoring game like last week. I can see maybe 20-13. I can see us winning, and it's probably going due to Sam in the fourth quarter making a big play, or somebody's going to make a big play for us to score. So I guess another 20-13 type of game. I would like for us to score more than 20, but I'm gonna get these guys to probably week 4 to get that offense to start really, hopefully, get flowing better. So I'll give them to week 4.
Okay. Give me Give me the Commanders to win this game. 27-20.
So you have a score more than 20 points this game.
Yep.
Okay.
I think this is the game where EB tries to take his gloves off without trying to do too much, and actually, like just put points on the board.
I just want to see some RPOs. I think it fits what we can be or what Sam can do because he ran it. I just feel like they should be aiming some of that into the playbook. Throw them defense off.
Mm-hmm.
And you want that safety they got too. What's his name, bro? Simmons.
Yeah.
That's how I was like, if we can run the ball and then do some bootlegging and some play action with Sam. The run game, they can step up. 28 to 10 Commanders. Big Sim, that's you dipping all the way out there. So that's 2. So you and Sim is got to score more than 20 points. I just got to stand back at 20 right now. I think he's still trying to figure it out. 28 to 10. I would be highly impressed. I would be impressed. Big Simp, I'll be impressed, bro. We can do that, bro. Without beating ourselves, I'll be impressed with that. 28 points.
28-10.
Man, I'll be impressed.
You know
I'll
what?
be really impressed.
I see you 28-10. And I raised you 35-14.
Come on, CJ. I'm saying 20. I'm gonna say 2013.
Jahan
Jahan
Dotson
Dotson.
is going to have a big game. It's certain
Yep,
travel.
13 does travel. He travels. I kind of wish Forbes was like that. I want a traveling corner so bad, and I feel like Forbes can do it. But Surtain travels. He's going to follow Terry the whole game. I know he is. He gave Devontae Adams hell, dog. Like Devontae, I've never seen Devontae that frustrated. They're just saying.
Yeah. Jameson Crowder. Good luck.
Oh, I forgot about Crowder, dog.
Yeah. My man back is on IR.
Oh, your man's is gone, son. He's done. Don't worry about him no more. He's good.
He's on IR. So lift man up.
You know, Crowder's that is not letting that job go.
So anything can happen. I wish him success. But that's all we got for y'all today. Okay. While I want to thank you guys for joining us.
Man, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Make sure y'all join the community, HCT Community Commanders, on Twitter or X, now that it's called. Brought to you by the Red Zone in the Lab. Follow us at the HOGside. You can follow us on Twitter. You see it down there on the ticker that is scrolling. This podcast is brought to you by Velocity Sports. Okay. You guys enjoy the rest of y'all night. Have a great night. Be safe out there. And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.